Hello everyone, this is Moshe the Electric Israeli, and only one day after Nissan introduced the new 2019 Nissan Leaf, which looks exactly like the 2018 Nissan Leaf with a bigger battery and more range, Nissan introduced a very interesting concept car called IMs right at the CES, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. One day I'm going to be there, and it is a very, very interesting car, a very well elevated car with high suspension. Give you some of the main specs. It is a full electric, all-wheel drive with air suspensions, like I mentioned. Very interesting seating arrangement. It's a 2-1-2, so 2 in the front, 2 in the back, or 3 in the back, but one of them can be folded and can become like 2-1-2, one in the middle. It is capable of being full autonomous, which will allow the driver to sit in the middle and just do work and just chill. It's supposed to come out in 2022, along with 12 other EVs from Nissan. Very, very interesting. It has a very, very beautiful, very unique look of a sedan. It's not like, they don't call it a sedan. It's like almost like a different brand, a different niche, a different category. It can be manual, it can be autonomous, as I said. It will have a 115 kilowatt hour battery. That is big. That is really big. It will have a capability of very fast charging. I'm assuming 110 to 120 kilowatt fast charging, which will be fabulous. It will have 483 horsepower, monster pound-feet of torque, 590 pound-feet of torque, which will yield around 380 miles. That is impressive. Now, the graphic and the user interface are incredible. They are basically across. There is no information about cost, but if we just go by today's cost and today's technology, looks like I don't know, $80,000 to $120,000 car, which will serve exactly very few people. They call it zero emission and zero fatalities. In other words, the autonomous capability will virtually prevent car accidents. Well, if all the cars are like that, maybe, but that's the aspiration, I will call it, zero emission and zero fatalities. And like I said, the design is extraordinary. Now, between now and 2022, there are 3 years plus. So will that come to production and delivery? Who knows? Is that competing with anybody? Is that a new segment? Nobody knows. Nobody really can tell. But it sure looks like an incredibly innovative design. I've been following this concept. There are many concepts like that came out from Nissan in the last few years that looks something similar. The point that I make all the time. You can definitely tell that and thank Nissan for producing and delivering 380,000 Nissan Leafs around the world. That's incredible. And the more the better, obviously. Concept cars like these are very interesting on paper. Will it come to fruition in some capacity or another? I don't know. We shall see. What will be the production model? What would it look like? Who is it for? Which is the niche? If these are the specs, is obviously very, very high end, which will serve very small population. I'm more interested in the 12 EVs that they're talking about coming by 2020. That's more interesting. There are Nissans are just produced for the China market, the Japan market, the European market. So we'll see what happens. The more the better. But this is very interesting. It's an astonishing look, very unique. And we'll see what happens. That's it. If I know anything else, I will let you know. And I will update you, of course, like I always do. And if you do, please put it in the comment. Tell me what you think about concept cars in general. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe. Help me change the world one electric car at a time. And please support this channel by becoming a patron. And I'll see you tomorrow with another episode.